Hello my loves, I like to start my day by washing my face. I love to get all the sleep out of my eyes, the gunk off of my face and feel refreshed to start the morning. I will then go and make myself a Oatly. Yes, I love oat milk, it is the best thing I've found. I will make myself a chai and I will go sit that with a beautiful nutritious breakfast. And I always add cinnamon on top of my chais and my coffee because I've heard it helps with digestion. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd bring you on a kind of a day in the life self-care journey. I am a single mum of 3 boys, so I do have to do these things in the small pockets of time that I do get. Sometimes I may get a full day, sometimes I may get an hour, sometimes I may only get 20 minutes to myself, but that's okay. So during this time, I like to pick out what's most important for me for the day and what my body and my mind's calling for me to do in that moment. Sometimes I may do yoga, or I may go for a walk down the beach, or I may go out and get my toenails done, or my pedicure done, or manicure done. It just really depends on how I'm feeling in the day, but it is so important for us to have that time to ourselves, to take that time out to just, even if it's just to sit and watch a movie where our minds just don't have to think, don't have to go, don't have to do anything. It's so important to make sure we fill our cup so that we can give back to other people. Now, as I said, I'm a single mum of 3 boys, so I don't get heaps and heaps of time to myself. But when I do, I really enjoy what I'm doing in that moment. I really make sure that my mind can come back to neutral. I can concentrate on myself and what I'm doing and what's really important to me in that moment. So before I even start like my self-care days, I like to make sure that my space is tidy, my space is clean, everything's put away, the dishes are done, the washing's folded, the washing's done, everything's in its place and everything's not out of whack. So yesterday I spent the day catching up on folding clothes. I did let that get a little bit out of hand, so it only took me 15 minutes to fold it all up. I did a load of washing, I put that out, I tidied up my space, took all the recycling out, just making sure everything was clean and everything was back in its place. It really makes a difference, especially if you suffer from anxiety like I do. I suffer from anxiety, sometimes I get bouts of depression, just, you know, things like that, which we don't talk about very often. And I think it's very important to talk about these sort of topics because we all go through these feelings. It's just a part of being human. I think we all have moments of self-doubt and self-loathing, or, you know, you question everything. We're just human, we do that. So I find when everything's put back where it's supposed to be, my space is tidy, my space is clean, there's no clutter anywhere. The thing I hate the most is clutter. I just don't like clutter everywhere. Everything's got to be put away, everything's got to be clean. Because for me, a clean house makes me feel a lot more calmer, a lot more at peace, and I don't feel so scattered, so overwhelmed looking at all this mess everywhere. So I make sure it's put away. For me, it's a real big mental thing. It helps me mentally, making sure everything's put away, everything's clean. So I did that yesterday. I made sure I caught up on everything that I hadn't been able to catch up on. So that way I had today to myself. I may, you know, get interrupted occasionally by the kids wanting lunch or help with something, and that's okay, that's fine. I'll just do this in between the time that I get, the little pockets of time that I get. So right now, I am going to sit down and journal. Journaling is a great way for me to come up with ideas, to see where my mind is at mentally. I get to work through any problems that have been keeping me down, keeping me stuck, keeping me frustrated, anything like that. I get to get it out on paper. I get to write it all out. Just let your heart go, let your pen just go wild. And I find it as a really great stress relief for me because I get it all out. I don't have to hold on to it anymore. I don't have to keep going over and over and over it in my mind anymore. I just write it out, let it go, and then I can move on to something that is more better for me, energy and feeling wise. So what I'm doing today is where I am right now. So how I'm feeling about myself, how I'm feeling about life, what's really going on in this moment. If you don't have any ideas of what to write, look up on the internet and just get journal prompt ideas. There's some really great ones out there, and that will get you going and, you know, get you started. Because I find journaling, and I don't do journaling every single day. I only do journaling when I feel I'm called to, or if there's something that has been on my mind that I want to share, or something that I want to work through, then I'll sit down and I'll journal. So I have been doing different ones in here. I've been writing down fear, what fear means to me, what my soul means to me, what healing means to me. Today I'm doing, as I said, where I am right now. And then I'll probably do tomorrow where I want to be going, because you can't get to where you're going if you don't know where you're at right now. So I find journaling is very therapeutic. It's very mentally clearing for me. I just absolutely love it. As I said, I don't do it every day, just when I'm called to do it. So I will sit down and I will do that. I'll probably spend 15-20 minutes doing that. And then I'll probably move on to the next thing. But yeah, if you don't have any ideas, just look them up on Safari and take it from there. I also, as I said, I will write down, I will have to have a like a mental download of things that I want to do, what I want to achieve. Yeah, it's just, for me, it's just a great way to just release it all from my subconscious, from my conscious, from my body, from my energy, from everything. So yeah. So I'm going to go do that right now and just take 15-20 minutes to just write to my little heart's content, and we'll see what happens from there. So when I am journaling, I love just letting it all out, just letting it all go, just freeing up my soul, freeing up my mind, allowing that calmness to come back in. I really, really love it. And when I journal, sometimes I will get downloads and I'll just be like, oh, right, that's what's going on, that's what's happening, that's what's been keeping me frustrated or stuck or not able to move forward. Sometimes I'll get big downloads of what I need to do. Okay, so I'm feeling this way, how do I need to get over to this way? And I'll have downloads of how to help me. So that's why I love journaling as well. So now I've done that, I'll probably do a little bit more later. Probably finish this off a little bit more, see what else comes through, see if there's anything else that I need to do. Really, what more can come through for me. So we're back and I am going to do some meditation right now. I will either sit here sometimes and just breathe and make sure my mind is concentrated on my breathing and see what comes through that way. Or I will look up a guided meditation. I love Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations. I find that they have been helping quite a bit with healing, with abundance. So you can find meditations on YouTube, or you can buy his meditations, or you can just sit there and breathe if you like. So take some big deep breaths in and just exhale and just concentrate on your breath. And if your mind starts to wander, that's okay. Our minds are used to wandering. Our minds are used to going all over the place. So it's going to take some time to bring your mind into calmness, into stillness. So don't get too upset if your mind tends to wander. I've been doing meditation for a while and it still likes to go off on its own little merry way. So when that happens, I just remember to bring it back to my breath and just concentrate either on the meditation, the guided one, or just on my breath. Again, I love doing meditation because suffering from anxiety, I like my mind to just not do anything. I don't want it worrying about yesterday, worrying about tomorrow, worrying about what happened, worrying about all this craziness that I allow my mind to go over and over and over again, which I am working on. So to just do something that requires my brain to concentrate on what I'm doing feels so amazing. That's why I love yoga as well, because my mind's concentrating on the poses that I'm doing and it's not worrying about all the other background crap that's going on within my mind. Again, meditation allows downloads to come through. It allows messages to come through. It allows my mind to just be for a while. So that's why I do meditation. And when we're doing meditation and we get to that certain point, we are able to heal our bodies. We're able to get into the subconscious and change habits and beliefs and old ways of thinking. When we're in that place where our subconscious is open, we can do so many beautiful things. We can create from the unknown. We can create from that place. So that's why I love doing meditation, because I'm trying to heal the ringing in my ears. I'm trying to heal my poor eyesight. I'm trying to heal my heart and my soul. I'm changing belief systems around what I am able to do, what I'm able to create, what I'm worthy of, believing in myself, believing in who I am as a woman and as myself. So that's why I love doing meditations as well, because we really can create miracles when we're in that space, when we're open, when our minds are open and calm and are back into that neutral place. We can create so much magic. We are so powerful. I think a lot of us forget that. And yeah, so that's why I love meditation as well. It's very powerful. It's very calming. And as I said, for someone who suffers from anxiety, the best thing I can do for myself is give me that break where my mind is not worrying about all the superficial stuff that's on my reality, that's I'm letting be a big deal. So yeah, if you want to try meditation, give it a go. Start off for 5 minutes, work your way up. As I said, if you do wander, it's okay. It's all right. Just bring your mind back to your breathing and enjoy the experience. It really is amazing. I started doing it because everybody was doing it, you know, and then as I started along with my journey, I realized what works for me and what doesn't work for me, and meditation definitely works for me and I love it. So give it a go, see if you love it as well, and yeah, enjoy the experience. This bath is just absolutely beautiful. It is nice and warm and very calming and relaxing. I have my wine with me. I wanted to mention the bath bombs that I use. I got these ones from Target. They're the macaroon ones. And yeah, so I use this time to, as I said before, let things go. Any worries, fears, problems that I've been holding on to, I just let them wash away with the water. And I find bath times and shower times very calming and relaxing. that's when a lot of ideas, video ideas, manifestations, thoughts, downloads, all that sort of stuff come through when I'm relaxed and I'm at my most ease and calm. I have a lot of breakthroughs, a lot of moments when I'm relaxing. So I like to take this time to think of ideas of manifestations that I want to bring in, things that I want to do, you know, just all that sort of thing. And just really take this time to just really relax, be in the moment, and just take that time for myself. And what I realized a long time ago, that it's not selfish to take time for yourself. When you're trying to fill your cup, it is so important, because if you can't fill your cup and you're running on empty, you're not going to be of service to anybody else. You're not going to be able to help anybody else. You're not going to be working at your best capacity. You're not going to be able to give the love and the attention and the commitment, or whatever it is it may be, to somebody else, when you can't take that time for yourself, when you can't make that time for yourself. If you can't do that, you can't give to other people. So I used to try and be superwoman and do everything on my own, not ask for help, just really running on empty, and it's completely drained me. So now I've got to rebuild that back up by making sure I do things for myself, even if it's taking a bath by myself and letting my mind just completely go back to neutral and calmness. Whether it's going to get my nails done or doing a facial, whatever it may be, I need to take that time for myself, so I'm better service to my kids, so I can be of a better person to others, because I'm not running on that empty, I'm not running on nothing. So yeah, I realize now that it is not selfish, it's a necessity, and it is so important. As women, we tend to put ourselves last quite a bit. We're always making sure everybody else is taken care of, everybody else is feeling good, everybody else has what they need, and things like that, and then we give to ourselves. So self-care is not selfish, it's selfless, because as I said, we can't give to others if we can't give to ourselves. So I'm going to go and enjoy this bath, and after I do that, I will show you what I do next. Alright, see you in a minute. So now that we are nice and showered and bathed and relaxed and in a beautiful calm state, we've let all that crap go, we've let all that drama float away. We are peaceful, we are calm, we are in serenity, and all that beautiful jazz. I now put on some moisturizer. I put it on my belly, my legs, and my back. So I do that, and at the moment my skincare routine's been pretty bad, but I will show you what I've been using. So I use this little, it's just called Manicare. I got it from my local chemist. Comes with those ones as well. So I use that towards the end of the night, and I am looking for a different skin product. I am going to try Esme, I think they're called. I found them through Sarah's Day. She uses them, so because she was using them, and I gotta try them. But I do have my skin is very dry, and I heard that some products there are really good to hydrate your skin, so I thought, well, why not? I'll try it as well. But I am using this at the moment. It's probably, I don't know if it's good or bad, or it just had rose on it, and I was like, rose. So I just use that and give my skin a really good clean to get the dirt and the grime and whatever else is on there off. I love using this. I usually use it in the shower. I don't do my skincare over the sink because it goes everywhere. The water goes everywhere. It's not a good feeling. Or you got water running down your top. It's not fun at all. Whoop. It does have 2 settings on this one, so you got a low speed and a high speed. So I do that, and then I'll rinse it off. Give me 2 seconds while I rinse this off. And this is shower proof, so you can use it in the shower, which is really amazing, and why I love it. It's because I can take it in the shower. Okay. Oh. Don't do what I did and leave taking care of your skin until you're in your 40s, because that's not a good idea, because you've got so much you've got to try and reverse at my age. Take care of your skin now. Use your sunscreen outside always. Protect your skin, because I've got a daughter now. But, you know, it'll be okay. I will get there and my skin will be beautiful, just like I want it to be. So then I use the Nourishing Cream Cleanser. Now when it comes to my skincare, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just kind of wing it and see what works for me, which I suppose is everything in life. Kind of just wing it and see what happens. Don't take life too seriously. So I just rinse that off. Okay. Now, as I said, I don't do a great deal of my skincare at the moment because I am doing something that's really, really bad. But it makes me feel better in the long run. So that's done. Now, once I finish doing my next step, which will probably be in a couple of months, I will then order some Esme skincare and really put the moisture and the nutrients and the goodness back into my skin, because at the moment I don't like my freckles. I was always picked on them. I should embrace them, yes I know, but they don't make me feel good, especially on my face. I don't feel sexy, I don't feel beautiful, I don't feel the self-love when I see my freckles. They are a huge insecurity for me. So a long time ago, because I used to have a huge amount of freckles right here and all over my face, of course, I found this product a long time ago. It's John Plunkett's Super Fade and the Accelerator. What this does is it slowly takes the layers off and it slowly fades your freckles. I love this stuff. It's for blemishes, freckles and all, you know, pigmentation and all that sort of stuff. So I absolutely love this stuff. It definitely works. It does take some time, which I'm happy about. So I use this first and then this. You do it 2 or 3 times a day on clean skin. So you gotta clean your skin, put this on. You don't have to use this, but I use this to speed up the process. And then I use this one. This stuff is absolutely amazing. It really works a treat, and just taking just some of the surface color out of my skin makes me feel more womany. It makes me feel more feminine. I'm more in love with myself. And I know it sounds very superficial. It shouldn't matter what you look like, you know, it's how you feel inside. But I don't feel love inside of myself because of my outside appearance. So do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you bring in that self-love, and if nobody else agrees with it, that's okay. They don't have to do it. We need to do what's right for us. So I use that of a night time. I will probably use that for another few months, and then once I get it down to what I'm really happy with, then I'll stop using that. Then I'll bring in the Esme stuff. I've been talking to a lady there of what I should use to help with the redness, because I get a really red nose and chin. Something to put back the moisture into my skin, because I told her what I was doing. So, you know, stuff to put the moisture back in, and I will order that, and then I'll show you my new skincare routine when I order that stuff in. So that's pretty much all I do after I have a shower. I just put some moisturizer on, I do my skin, clean everything up, put it all away, and then the other kids get themselves ready for bed, and then yeah. Sometimes it may differ what I do at night time. Sometimes I might go get a little snack and have that before bedtime with a nice tea or something like that. Otherwise, I will just crawl into bed with either a book, or I'll watch some Netflix, or I'll do some meditation, whatever I really, you know, feel like at the time. So, you know, whatever floats my boat. So yeah, I'm gonna put all this stuff away, and then it's time to crawl into bed, which I'm so excited about. So that's it for me, guys. I am going to read this tonight, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. I love Dr. Joe Dispenza. He is an absolute gem to our time. I've been learning so much about my mind, my thoughts, how it all controls my reality, how I can change and rewire my brain. It's just absolutely incredible. I use this overnight time as well. It's a beautiful silk eye mask, because I have a big window over there that lets the light in of a morning, and I don't want to be getting up at the crack of a bird. My stand is falling down. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, my self-care day can vary from time to time. I'll add something, I'll take something out, I'll do something else. It just really depends on how much time I've got, how I'm feeling, you know, all that sort of thing. So I will now crawl into bed. I have my diffuser going, I have my incense going. So now it's time to just relax and finish winding down for the rest of the day. As I said, self-care is so important. So make sure you at least take, doesn't even have to be a full day, it only has to be half an hour. Just take some time to fill your cup, put yourself first, and really appreciate who you are as a person and as a woman, and all that beautiful stuff. So yeah, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and until next time.